NUC NFL Draft Bible on location.
Wow, what an afternoon here today with Rick and NFL Draft Bible team with the New England Patriots. Rick, I'll tell you, they played out in the rain today. It was pouring, it was coming down, and I tell you, they practiced for 2 hours and 45 minutes, the New England Patriots.
Yeah, great to see some outdoor football, right, with the atmosphere, and Belichick always looking for a way to get an edge. I think he used today as one of those, mental practices. We just kicked off. It's raining. We've been to other training camps where teams moved indoors. Not here. Full, duration, 2.5 hour practice in the pouring rain. We are drenched, but some good football going on out here. A lot of competition, a lot of intensity, and some rookies making a name for themselves.
And I'll tell you, early in camp, does he have these special teams working hard? I mean, today seemed like a special teams practice early on, the way he was pushing the special teams. It's important. It's a big part of this game. Any thoughts about what your thoughts were on this, the way they went with this special teams today? They were pushing and they were practicing it.
Yeah, in fact, that's what they began the practice with. The first thing was special teams. They probably dedicated a good 45 minutes to an hour just towards special teams. And some new guys out there, Cyrus Jones, we talked about, from Alabama, returning kicks, making some plays out here, playing some slot cover corner, but looking like a weapon on the special teams. Devin Luchin, undrafted out of Arizona State. I mean, he's out here making plays, returning punts, also making some good catches, working the sidelines. So definitely excited to see some of the rookies out there, and undrafted guys like Foster and Luchin. Special teams is going to be where they make this roster.
Coach Belichick didn't want to talk to the media after practice today, but I'll tell you,
I think he had enough of the questions yesterday. Who's going to be a Week 5 starter? I think he had to take a day off after that.
Yeah, but you could see, being here at the practice today, the intensity of him, his coaching staff. This was a very interesting practice, and to be part of it, I'll tell you, you felt the pressure and the intensity as a fan. To be a player out on the field and listen to him day in and day out. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about the players and what goes through their mind when Belichick comes into that locker room?
Well, I think at this point he don't have to do much, because it's about continuity, and I think they're the only team in the league that has their offense and defensive coordinator for the past 5 seasons. That's hard to do in the NFL, especially with the organization that breeds success. Usually you find teams rating their coordinators. Patriots have kept it in-house, and continuity is big in the NFL. When you can keep the same coaching, the same schemes, it becomes a trickle-down effect. They know the system, and we saw some versatility out here. We just spoke to Logan from the Rutgers, and the 3 safeties. They're implementing a 3-3 stack defense, and I think they have good practice to utilize that, because you saw Gronkowski and Marty B out here, 2 tree trunk tight ends, making plays, catches all over the field. And how do you stop that? Well, one of the ways is you employ 3 safeties, and you see the Patriots using that. And I don't know what other team out there in the NFL has 2 tight ends like Gronk and Marty B, but if they do, New England's going to be ready for it.
I'll tell you, watching practice today, Brady ran a little bit with the first team, but for most of the day he was on the second field with the second team. How unusual was that to see that all day today? Him, basically with the scout team.
I'm not worried about Tom Brady. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think it's more important to get Garoppolo ready. And, especially with the weather conditions, this is the kind of weather in New England that you get during the regular season. So I thought it was important for Garoppolo to get those reps. He might see that kind of weather early on. And, it looks like some of the starters, I got to be honest, it looked like Gronkowski was on a snap count. I mean, I didn't see him taking all the reps, like you said, with the first team, kind of taking it easy. Maybe they're preserving him. He has broken down in the past, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a great practice today here at Gillette Stadium with the NFL Draft Bible with Rick and Miami Mike. We are on the field at Gillette Stadium. This is Miami Mike with NFL Draft Bible. Oh, baby, game on.
NUC NFL Draft Bible on location.